Good morning, everyone. Today's Thursday, July 23rd. It's Thursday in the 16th week in Ordinary Time, but it's also the optional memorial of St. Bridget of Sweden. So I'll talk about a little bit more about her in a couple moments. I was thinking too, a couple things to talk about, or one was St. Bridget, but also too, since nice thing is we've had saints all throughout this week. But I also did finally harvest a few things out of my little garden. My two tomato plants and my two pepper plants. My one tomato plant, my Roma tomato plant, had one tomato that was pretty red, was ripe. So I was able to get that out. It had a little bit of a split in it, so I had to cut that out, but I was able to chop that up. My banana pepper plant had a pepper, so I grabbed that, and then I can't remember exactly what variety of pepper the other little plant was. It just has little green peppers. They almost look like jalapenos, but they're not. And so I was thinking that those would be the spicy ones and the banana peppers would be pretty mild. I chopped it all up into a bowl, did like a little pico de gallo, or I don't know, tomato, onion, pepper, chutney, whatever you want to call it. Dice it up real fine, put it all together, and I think there's one pepper in there that's pretty spicy. I think it's the banana pepper. So those I might have been a little bit off with my what I thought. I thought the other ones were supposed to be whatever, sweet and spicy or something like that, but they seem to be pretty sweet. The other ones were pretty spicy. So I'm looking forward to hopefully being able to harvest quite a bit more here coming up. So that's kind of the gardening update. I don't know if you saw my homily for the weekend. I was talking about one of my pepper plants kind of got damaged because a volunteer tomato plant grew up in the middle of it. And when I yanked it, I got part of the pepper plant came with it. So we'll see how many peppers I can get off. But the tomatoes, yeah, there seems to be plenty of green tomatoes and a couple that are getting kind of orange. So looking forward to having some of that fresh produce available. Very little, but that's why I only planted a few plants. Well, I guess back to St. Bridget of Sweden. Interesting saint in the fact that she had a variety kind of vocations in her life. She was married and raised 8 children. And then she and her husband became Franciscan tertiaries, so lay people that were attached to the Franciscans. And then after he died, she went and moved to Rome and began a religious order. I think they're called, I can't think of the name, the congregation right now. But they're still around and has many of them, like Franciscans and Dominicans. They have an official title, and then they're called the Bridgetines. So after St. Bridget of Sweden. And so she had kind of almost like 2 different parts of her life that way. One of the other things she did too is she was alive at the time when the Pope was living in Avignon, France. He wasn't living in Rome, and she strived to get him to move back to Rome. She also, she's one of the co-patronesses of Europe. Pope St. John Paul II gave her that title, I think with Catherine of Siena and Edith Stein, St. Teresa Benedicta of the Cross. Also, too, she was a mystic, and she has quite a few writings that are available. So St. Bridget is an interesting saint, and a reminder to us that no matter what our vocation in life, whatever kind of season in life it may be, that we all have this call from God to follow him in the way that's appropriate to our vocation and to our time in life. So we can ask for St. Bridget's intercession for us to help us in all of our vocations to always be good and holy disciples. So that kind of sums up today, a little garden update and an update on our saint. So I'll be back tomorrow with another update. We do have another saint tomorrow, so I might talk about him a little bit, but who knows what else might be on the agenda. So Hope everyone has a very healthy and holy day. Stay safe. Let's continue to pray and look out for one another. And may God, through the intercession of St. Bridget, bless you abundantly this day. Have a great day, everyone.